welcome back to the Bundy Dribbler podcast. That's Clutch Heat, sponsored by Bluebet. Also, we started out reviewing beers on Facebook. Fuck's sake. Fuck that up. Just fucking play the potty.
Bloody brilliant.
Beers.
Yeah, good, thanks.
Bloody brilliant.
Beers.
Blowing the Froth Off.
And welcome back to the Bloody Brilliant Beers podcast, brought to you by Bluebet.
That's Klutz. I'm Das. We are the Bloody Brilliant Beers. We started out reviewing craft beers on Facebook, and now we bring you the conversations that you'd more than likely hear from the front bar at your local. And Klutzy, where are we, mate?
Mate, we're at the Caxton Hotel. It's a beautiful Friday afternoon for us.
It is. It's great to be up here in Queensland. A bit of a storm brewing overhead, though, which I'm actually a bit excited for.
Yeah, same here. It has been muggy and hot as shit
So
all
bad.
week.
It's been disgusting. But
I
anyway,
have smelly balls.
that's beside the point. This is our Blowing the Froth Off podcast, where basically we hear from you guys, the Frothies. So if you want to get in touch, give us a call on 0731033389 or hit the link in our TikTok and or Instagram bio.
That's it. Thanks for not getting me out of the blue there on that one.
What do you
I've
mean?
been recycling the number in my mind.
Yeah, well,
thinking, could that have been the first opportunity? He just goes for it.
Yeah, actually, that would have been smart from me. But the annoying thing is we've already recorded Wednesday's show as well because we had a guest on. So
Yeah.
I might have to wait till the Thursday show to try and get you this week. But we're still looking for a punishment, Frothies, if you're out there. We need a punishment for Klutzy if he can't recite the Frothline number when requested. So make sure you get in touch.
If we can limit cock and ball torture, I'd be very, very happy.
Yeah, look, I'm not into it either. So yeah, leave that out. But I'm pretty sure we've just open the floodgates for cock and ball torture requests now. So
Yeah, maybe.
whatever.
Fuck.
Anyway, let's get into the first call. One of the OGs.
Hey boys, Big Bad Bundy here. Yes. Fucking scat sort of the week. Is a urinal trough the only place you can get your cock out in front of your brother, dad, and boss? And it's like suitable. I was just thinking before because I was at my Christmas party and my cock was out next to my boss. I was like, I'd never get that out unless I was at the urinal with him. I was like, if you stand next to your dad at urinal, your cock's technically out, but it's technically okay. Anyway, give them mates, please. Go to Broncos.
It's a great point.
It's a fucking fantastic point. I can't really think of... The only other thing I can think of is when you're at, like, I don't know, out on a farm at a party or something and you just go piss in the bush or piss in the backyard or something.
Yeah, like I think
But it's the same sort of concept.
Yeah, like if you're in the motion of doing a piss, then it's probably play on.
Yeah. Depends on the openness of your family as well.
Yeah.
I think...
some people shower together.
Yeah, exactly.
Like you.
Yeah, fuck. I didn't know you were going to bring that up. No, but I think, it depends on the person, as we said on the Wednesday, or actually, no.
What?
It's coming up on the next podcast. I completely forgot that. But, Cooper John shows his cock to his dad.
Yeah.
Just in the house, so that's fine.
Yeah. Medical emergency, though.
Medical emergency, that's correct. So, I do think...
Maybe that's another time, like the doctor's surgery.
Yeah?
If you're in the doctor's at the GP with your dad and you got to get your balls out. But then again, it's like, Dad, you might want to sit this one out.
Yeah, but I have seen a fair few videos where mum or dad don't sit it out, you know?
Yeah, I suppose, what do you reckon the age limit of that being weird would be? Like, I feel like if you're 5 and the doctor's got to look at your cock, you probably want mum and dad there. But if you're 25, it's like...
I think once you hit double digits...
Yeah, okay.
Double digits is
10,
where, is where it's like, okay. Like
I don't know. I still feel like at 10. Yeah, actually, maybe.
You know what I mean?
Like
double digits is okay. Like you should not... Dad shouldn't be looking at your dick. Neither should mum when the doctor's looking at it.
No.
You know, like 9 I sort of understand, but I think for me, for example, I was at an all-boys school by the age of 10.
Yep.
And like... That's when I know if I've moved up to big boys school.
If the boys got wind of it as well, you'd probably cop it.
Imagine that.
Went to the doctor with dad and I can have my pants pulled down.
Yeah.
I can't think of anywhere else so apart from the doctor's surgery.
Yeah, no. I think that's the only place. Yeah, the doctor's surgery until the age of 9. And then, urinals.
It's funny how just like a metal wall of a urinal can make it fully acceptable just to get your dick out in front of your boss.
It's also like, in front of anyone.
Yeah.
Because if you were to get your cock out in front of other people that would be in the urinal as well, you'd get a fucking criminal offence.
Yeah, true. It's very true.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Some people do that in a park and they're locked up for fucking
jail.
15 years, which is a great thing.
Maybe nudist beach could be somewhere else that it's acceptable.
Yeah, possibly.
But if you
Can you imagine going to a nudist beach with your family? Like, oh my god! Oh my god! That would be so fucked.
Yep.
And instead of playing badminton, like you did back at home, you just get your cocks out and fucking slap balls up in the air.
What?
I don't
I don't know what sort of badminton you've played, but let's move on.
Just the one that's from Jackass.
Before you incriminate yourself.
I've done that plenty of times.
Yeah, g'day boys. Terrible TAB Tipper here. How you going?
Good.
Well,
how
thanks.
are you?
Fucking wonderful. Alrighty, so bit of a thought here. What is a fear that you've had and you've overcome it and you're grateful for? Mine was shitting in public toilets. Used to fucking fear it. Couldn't do it. Couldn't push a poo out my bumhole. One time I was busting, thunder cunted a servo toilet. Now, fucking praise the Lord, easiest thing to do. Go in, ruin someone else's cleaning responsibility, and fuck off. No worries, boys. Have a ripper.
If I couldn't shit in public, I'd be in so much trouble.
Yeah. Oh, dude, same here. Dude, I never used to be able to shit at school.
Yeah. That would be
I
a
had
problem
an
for me.
actual fear of shitting at school.
Yep.
Because I just thought it was all gross.
Yep.
But I think I spoke about this many moons ago. I used to meet Sammy Joseph after school in year 11 and 12, I think. Every arvo before, he'd go down to the bus stop and I'd go and get picked up or walk home. We'd go to the gym toilets and shit in cubicles next to each other and just
Nice.
laugh at the sounds coming out of our arse. And I was like, if this is what it's like pooing at school, then this is one of the great things.
This is one of my favourite things of all time.
Now, for anyone that's worked with me, particularly on the job sites, you'd know I have no fear of shitting anywhere because I do
I
it
don't know
frequently.
if anywhere, I probably have fears of shitting in some places, but not enough to not shit there.
Yeah.
Like I used to put off shitting at Splendor. Oh,
Really?
People who don't know, Splendor in the Grass Festival, Byron Bay, and they used to have like drop toilets, like composting toilets, and they were fucking rank. People used to get blind,
Yeah.
like piss all over the toilet paper and stuff as well.
Hot tip, whenever I would wake up at Splendor,
Portaloos in the festival.
Portaloos inside because they've just been cleaned.
Yeah,
End of the night before you go to bed as well.
Yeah.
They've just been cleaned
Yeah,
too.
but I'm talking like if it's 6 p.m. and you're busting for a shit, like
Yeah.
you're not holding on to the next day.
I find I don't need to at the festivals because I don't know what it is. When you start getting on the piss, you just like, you need to pee heaps, but the
Not
ability
shit.
to shit goes most of the time.
At Splendor, I used to, if I needed to shit in those drop toilets, I would get blind before it. Like if I woke up
So
sober
fair.
and was like, I need to do a shit, it's like, let me just drink at least 5 to 6 drinks before I go and
It's
do this
pretty
shit.
fucked when you get to the end of the like Splendor
And it's just a pile
and the
of
poo's about to
shit.
come
You
out of
can
the top of the
literally
toilet.
see it. It's like less than a metre away. Other than that, probably I wouldn't like to shit on an airplane. Not that I'd be scared of it, but just like not a good experience, I don't think.
I've done it before. It's
That
very
doesn't shock
weird.
me, yeah.
Dude, and it's like,
Surprised the
particularly-
thing fucking stayed in the air.
I tried to piss in the plane the other day.
Yeah.
And I was just like,
Yeah, that's
so
what I mean.
trapped
Yeah,
in
that's what I
there.
mean. I don't want that when I'm doing
and I was like, at my size now, if I was to sit down, I feel like my legs would squash my balls while trying to shit. Because I try and poke my cock down and it just like squash everything, like trying to fit in.
Apart from shitting in places, any other fears that you've had that you've overcome?
I wouldn't, not overcome, but my fear of heights is heightened.
Yeah, I have a shocking fear of heights as well.
I know the exact moment where it got worse as well. It only happened a couple of years ago.
Yeah, what was it?
When I was 3 months into my apprenticeship,
Yeah.
my boss at the time, we went to his mate's place and he's like, we're going to knock early from Durack. We're going to go to my mate's place. We're just going to hook up one downpipe, but I need your help. I was like, yeah, all sweet. No dramas. Got up on the roof all fine and it was sweet. It was just like a little awning. I don't know if I've driven past it with you before and pointed it out, but it was fucked. I'm up there on the roof and there's the ladder. And he's like, you've just got to hold the ladder while I go up because otherwise it's just going to keep sliding down the roof.
Yep.
And every step he took, the more weight, the higher up he got. Obviously, it's pushing it further down.
Yeah.
So I'm trying to push against this ladder and keep it up against the side of the house. And I'm also trying to not slide down the roof because it was fresh roof.
Yeah.
So it was slippery as fuck. I'm,
Sounds
progressively
so dodgy.
sliding, fucking progressively sliding further and further down. And he's just like, oh, mate, just hold it there one more second. I was like, if you don't get down, we're both going to die. And you know, like it wasn't that high up, and it was funny because his mate was like a builder, and he was standing down there with another one of their mates and his wife.
Yeah.
And they're just sipping on golds, going, "This is fucking awesome."
Yeah.
And the wife's like, "This could be a potential catastrophe."
Yeah, literally.
And as he's doing like the last screw into the downpipe connection, a ambulance comes past. We're like, "Pfft." It's like they know something's going to happen.
Yeah, ready.
We're all sweet, but
Spider
after that,
senses are
man,
tingling.
my head now, anytime I get up, particularly those fucking...
You get dizzy?
Oh, bro, so dizzy.
I ran along the Story Bridge the other morning and someone pointed out a building like down below it. And I looked over and I got dizzy. I was like, I can't look down there. That's fucked.
Yeah, that's fucked.
Yeah, horrible. People who say, oh, why don't you climb the fucking Sydney Harbour Bridge? I was like, oh, I would rather shit in my hands and clap.
Yeah,
Legit, if you
100%.
said to me, you can climb the Sydney Harbour Bridge or shit in your
Yeah.
hands and clap, I'd probably shit in my hands and clap.
I keep trying to... Oh, there was a stage where Caitlin was wanting to do that when she was at Norman Park. And I was like, I actually don't want to do it because I don't care how safe I am.
Yeah.
It's that whole thing.
Yeah.
It's actually something else, like roller coasters, for example. I hate getting up the top of a roller coaster, but I'll do it on a water slide.
Yeah.
I'll go to the same height on a water slide and I won't give a fuck.
But roller coasters.
But roller coasters, I can't. And it's fucked. It's like the thinking in my brain.
It's probably safer than water slides too.
100%. But do you know why I feel safer on the water slide? I'm in control. Like I'm in control of my own destiny here. So like I hate not being in control in the roller coaster. Like I'm strapped in and I know that they've like engineered this thing and built this thing and it's got rigorous testing. Shout out to Daddy Ling Gaming for all the testing of the roller coasters on the Gold Coast. But I feel so fucked being constrained in that because I'm like, I don't dictate where I'm moving.
Yeah.
I don't dictate how
Whereas on a
far up
water
the
slide-
side on the water slide. I would hate to go to Wet and Wild now, man.
Why?
Being 132
the extra
kilos,
weight, yeah, you
going
wouldn't be in
down,
control of your own destiny.
Holy fuck.
Yeah, fuck that.
My dream of getting to the end when you go around the last bend and flipping
flipping
up
out,
and
yeah.
out and getting a
Might come a
payout
reality.
might actually come around. Fuck, actually, maybe I can get some coin. Yeah,
I
that'd be
can
pretty
know.
sick.
Let's move on.
Lads, it's Tommy here. Off the back of your ant yarn, some big-ass mob did a study on how many ants they think are on Earth at any given time. I'll give you 5 seconds to have a quick guess at how many you reckon there are.
100 trillion.
I already heard this call, so I won't guess.
100 trillion.
20 quadrillion ants. That's 20,000 trillion individuals.
Oh
Shout
my
out
God.
to ants. Stay out of each other.
Shout out to ants.
Shout out to ants indeed.
Yeah, so
My
maybe
God.
that's how they cover so much ground so quickly when they're
I wonder what
sniffing
that
shit
would
out.
look like. Like
it's a lot of Suncorps.
a lot of sun. Yeah, but I mean like the size of ants.
Yeah.
Now they
Like
range
if they,
from...
if they all gathered in one
if they all
place-
gathered in one space, like are we filling the Caxton or not?
Oh, I reckon we're filling the Caxton in them.
Yeah?
So that's a big number.
Yeah,
That's
but
a
you think
huge
about you
number.
might have 100 ants and they could all just be in like a little
Yeah, but there's a
circle.
lot of difference between 100 ants and
How many ants in a
20
schooner or a pint, you reckon?
quadrillion. Fuck, I don't know. That's a big number.
That's what I mean. Like I would love to see. Like, are we covering a country?
Yeah, I don't know.
We're covering the state of Queensland.
I think we'd cover the Caxton.
I think we. Yeah. Okay. I'll level with you there. Do we cover the?
Someone do some maths. Figure out how many that actually is, and then how big the average ant is, and do the maths.
Yeah, 20 quadrillion.
Yeah, I
Was
think
that
so.
it?
Yeah.
I didn't even know that number existed.
No, I couldn't tell you how many zeros it had. So
A lot.
So if there's a mathematician out there, please.
Yeah, if someone could
do
work out
maths
the
and
average
reach out.
size of an ant,
and then times it by whatever that number was, and figure out what the surface area would be greatly
yeah,
appreciative.
it'd be fucking awesome.
Yeah, let us know.
Because I simply cannot be fucked.
Move on.
Clutch, stars, how we going, boys? Don't really care. It's Roger the Ant here. I'm one of the ants that lives in Darcy's pantry. Darcy, mate, quick warning, keep it to yourself, mate, you know. If I want your honey, I'll fucking take it. We're not scat, you know. Leave us alone, eh? I'm just trying to feed the queen and shit, mate. I've got a job to do. You got a job to do, mate. How about we just go our respective ways, you know? I take your honey, you don't put it in water so I can get it. Go fuck yourself.
Oh, that's good.
Always good to
If
hear
you
from the
were
ants.
an ant, what food would you go after?
I don't know. Probably the fucking. Well, I was gonna say the dairy milk chocolate, but often hard because it's in the fridge.
Yeah.
Which is sealed.
See,
And
I
also
think
in a packet. But
I would not go after the honey.
Why?
Well, I'm going to get fucking stuck.
Yeah.
You know, I'd rather go crumbs.
Yeah, like breadcrumbs and shit.
Like, I don't
Not
know.
much of that, though.
I don't know what the taste
Why do
was.
they like honey? Is it because of the sugar?
It must be.
Yeah.
Something like that. They must be addicted
Because they
to
do
sugar.
go hard at sugar too, don't they?
Yeah, I think
Yeah.
so. They'd have a field day with Subway buns. And all the crumbs there full of the sugar. Or Macca's.
Yeah.
I'm surprised you don't see more ants. Well, actually, I'm not. There's a thing called pest control and they need to keep it in check.
Yeah. There's a reason there's no
Yeah,
ants
there's actually a
at fast
reason
food
why,
places.
yeah.
Yeah. Hygiene.
Much like the same reason why there's no rats and mice there.
Cockroaches and shit.
Well, there's still cockroaches.
Ah, okay.
Those cunts will never die.
Yeah. Shout out to
They
New
live
South
everywhere.
Wales.
Yeah.
Let's move on.
So my roommate just told me the other day he started giving blowjobs in an alley, and I was like, "Damn, that sounds like a tough job." And he said, "Actually, he's like, nah, the first night I made great money." I was like, "What'd you make?" He's like, $300.50. I was like, "Who the hell gave you 50 cents?" He was like, "They all did."
Oh, that's a lot of sucking.
Yeah, I was going to say, that's a lot of blowjobs.
Yeah, I tell you what, it's a lot more than I could do. It's a lot more than I could
I
do.
hope so.
You wouldn't need fucking Botox if you're sucking that much, dear.
In one night as well. Fuck
I
yeah.
know. Those lips would be red and plump.
Yeah, fucking hope.
Well, yeah. For anyone out there that wants to get fucking plump lips, don't go and do Botox.
Find
Just
that alleyway.
Find that alleyway. It's a lot cheaper and you make money. It's actually, we could put the Botox industry into recession.
Out of business.
Out of
yeah.
business. That's
Yeah.
it.
Into
Be pretty
receivership.
crazy. Yeah, that's it. Receivership. And the giving ship of the blood.
I was going to say, yeah. I'd love to be in receivership. Let's move on.
G'day, boys. Just might be a bit out of breath and sweaty here because I've been for a general jog, but just had a thought. If you're going to take someone under your wing for Australia's most ordinary rig, why not reconnect with that Donnie sports bloke? Because I just reckon a bloke in Jonathan Thurston headgear bouncing on a trampoline in budgies is a real redemption story. Just have a think about it.
Got that.
Redemption story.
Got that, Donnie.
That's a fucking huge redemption arc.
Yeah.
My God.
Donnie Sports comes back under the wings and wins Australia's most ordinary rig.
Can you imagine, like, immediately I'm thinking, down at the Ivy, what's your special talent?
One of those
They
little,
bring out a little trampoline.
with, like, you know, the things you're holding on to?
Yeah.
Do the fitness class. So like high knees and shit in the headgear. And the shirt. We kept the shirt. Donnie didn't take his shirt with him, the dog.
Of course.
All
he
the
did it.
headgear.
All the headgear.
We've got them both here. We might set up a bit of a shrine somewhere.
Yeah.
Light some candles, bit of a vigil.
Yeah, maybe.
Donnie Sports, if you're listening and you want to enter Australia's most ordinary rig in the future, reach out, please, because, you know, you could end up on a billboard.
100%. When they re-announce the competition in a couple of years, know that we will be training someone.
We will be training
We will be
someone.
fucking training someone.
Yeah, hard.
We know the ins and outs. It's literally like the fucking Hunger Games.
Yeah.
Literally like the Hunger Games, which Darcy hasn't watched, which I think is a sin in itself. I've been trying to explain it to him.
I get the general premise of the Hunger Games, but
Yeah,
I've just never
exactly.
watched it.
Couple of states, grab a couple of kids every year and fucking wait for them to kill each other.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Kind of like the Budgie Smugglers special.
Yeah, exactly. Except that
No one dies.
the
Everyone
ordinary
has a
rig
great
people
time.
kill each other with kindness.
Yeah, and beers.
And, yeah, that's
and
the,
super yachts.
and super yachts, and that's pretty much it. Beers and super yachts. It's lovely.
And live TV crosses.
Yeah.
But Donnie, if you're listening, mate, I reckon there's no chance Donnie will put his name forward. He's too much of a cat. But if you're listening and you want to, let us know because we can take you back under the wing.
Look, Budgie want to free the thighs. Can you imagine the thighs being freed on a trampoline?
Mate,
It'd be insane.
liberating.
The man can still do a backflip
Yeah.
or a front flip or
Whatever
both.
it was, yeah.
Um,
That would be a fucking funny talent if he came out and was like, I was
can you imagine if
on the way to
Jonty
jumping
from
for
One Click
Australia.
Tradie,
yeah.
who redid the deck at the Ivy, we rock up there in a couple of years' time and he's put a fucking
Steel beam under the bottom.
steel beam with
Oh, a trampoline.
a trampoline in there.
Yeah, I could.
I could see it happening.
I could see it
The
happening.
man's talented.
Straight into the pool.
Yeah. It'd be awesome.
That would be awesome.
Imagine a belly flop like that. Donnie, if you're listening, you're going to do a trampoline flip, a front flip.
Into a belly flop.
Into a belly flop. And it'll be one of the greatest acts that this country's ever seen.
Yeah, there's no way you're not winning.
That's the only way you redeem yourself.
And that's the only way you're coming back on this podcast.
Yeah.
But until then, let's move on.
Klutz, Das, how are we, boys?
Good ball. How are you?
Yeah, good. Thanks for asking. So no self-control frothy here.
Oh, no.
Got a bit of a rant off the back of a Sunday 18 holes of golf where I got absolutely obliterated and raced my friends around on tiny little buggies. Just having a little rant about the game that is golf. What the fuck? Literally getting charged to play on grass. That's whack. I've literally spent $2,000 on metal sticks that go different distances if you hit them right. Not to mention you got to learn how to fucking hit them right. Spent $60 on bowls, probably $100 on piss. Not to mention I lost fucking 6 of the 12 bowls that I brought. It's fucking bullshit. They're practically printing money out there. It's fucking shit. It needs to be shut down. It's a waste of time, and I want to play every week till the day I die. It's my favourite game in the world. I don't know what they're putting on that grass, but it's giving me a euphoric feeling.
Yeah, look, I think golf as a sport, I reckon, is like the most frustrating. It's incredibly frustrating.
Oh, absolutely.
But when you hit 9 out of 10 balls fucked. That 10%.
99 out of 100 for me, but yeah.
So that 1% shot that you hit, when
that'll
you hit
keep
it
you coming
cleanly,
back.
you're like, fuck, I'm pretty good at this.
I'm coming back. I'll be back.
Yeah.
You go around all week, like all round, this is fucked, I hate this. One good drive,
Right,
I'll see you next week.
And you tell everyone about it.
Oh, you should have seen the driver hit on the 9th.
Oh, yeah. How'd you go for the other
Shit, yeah.
17 holes?
Also, only losing 6 balls is pretty good.
Yeah. I think I lost, when we did the Nova Golf Day, I lost 2 or 3 on the first hole.
Yeah.
That was mainly because I could
played
not be
A2.
finding it.
Yeah. That was a lot of that happening with us, especially because our 2 partners were so good.
Yeah.
Just, we hit into the water. Fucking don't even bother. We'll just go off someone else's.
Yeah.
But yeah, great sport. Terribly frustrating, but great sport. Let's move on.
Okay, I have a question. What should I do if there's a girl that I like and I talk to her, she seemed normal, she had all these things about her and everything seemed right, but she comes along to say she's a dominatrix? What should I do in that situation? Because I don't want to get flogged. And I feel like she's going to fucking kick me in the nuts or something. So, please, I like your advice.
I was about to say, bend over, get a bottle of lube and start putting some fingers up that doot, baby.
Yeah. Hold on tight,
that.
bro.
You can also buy some Birkenstocks. Because then it's going to prepare you for getting pegged. That's a very, very old reference on this podcast from about 2.5 years ago.
I do not even remember it.
Oh, we have a mate and he wears Birkenstocks and that's why he gets pegged.
Okay. Well, he gets pegged because of the Birkenstocks.
Because of the Birkenstocks.
Interesting.
Yeah. So if you wear Birkenstocks, you get pegged.
Okay. Yep. I'll allow it. Like having my Crocs on today.
Yeah, exactly.
I don't know what I'd do in that situation though.
Bro, I was about to say maybe just try and run with it, but
also
I forget that like dominatrix people enjoy cock and ball torture.
Well, I was going to say like maybe don't knock it till you try it. Like give it a go once.
No. I'm not having my nutsack turned into a fucking punching bag. There is no way in hell
World's smallest
that I
punching bag.
Yeah. It's still a punching bag.
It's still a punching bag.
It's still a punching bag. There is no way in hell that I'm letting someone brutally abuse my fucking private parts.
Yeah, neither am I.
I'm not letting anyone punch my sack. Dude, I'm pretty sure I had like a breakdown as a 10-year-old kid because my sister used to sack whack me all the time.
Oh, I hate
and
sack
I had a proper breakdown about how I would not be able to have kids in the future. As a 10-year-old.
Shouldn't be laughing.
No, it's hilarious. I was that attuned. But
you were at the age as well where you couldn't go and see the GP with your dad either.
No.
10.
No.
Double digits.
Why is my cock blue? I'm not showing you, Dad. Take me to the doctor.
Yeah. And don't come in.
But that little fucker in the bedroom down the hallway has been sack whacking me like no tomorrow. I think sack whacks also suck a lot.
Big
I
time.
hate them. I
Not
agree
even
with
funny.
you there. But yeah, back to the whole dominatrix thing. I don't know. I agree. Don't knock it till you try it. But the prospect of the whole
I've been hitting the balls, so I don't need
prospect
to
of
try
cock
it.
and ball torture is
Not a good one.
so, that is a fear that I would never, ever get over.
What, cock
I
and
don't
ball
care. Let's say in a hypothetical world, I become a single man again, and like there's some incredibly attractive woman that comes up to me and goes like, "Let's do this," but
I need to use your sack as a
I need
punching
to
bag.
use your sack as it's my enjoyment by hurting you. Like, politely pull your pants back up, turn around, and fuck off, lady. There is no way that you are abusing my nuts. There is no way
enough.
that you're abusing my nuts. I know a few of our mates who would probably be into it.
Really?
Well, dude, they played Rochambeau.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
If they're willing to kick each other in the nuts for a bit of fun.
Yeah, surely they get their rocks off doing it. Count me out. Let's move on.
Could be a way to get a bigger sack.
Mark Stars, how you going?
Good ball, how are you?
Oh yeah, that's pretty good, eh? Anyway, Clubsy, I'm on my way to TAFE. On my second apprenticeship, you know, just like learning, so just keep on doing. But I was wondering, have you finished your apprenticeship yet? No, are you going to do anything big with the pod and everything for it? Anyway, have a good one.
No, mate, I did not finish the apprenticeship. I have 5 out of 6 units at TAFE to complete. And yeah, I sort of, when making a decision about going full time, it was more so, will my boss give me 5 months out of 12 months, which would realistically be 9.5 months of the TAFE year off? So would he pay me to sit in a classroom on 4th year wages
when he hasn't
for half the year
for the previous 4 years?
Yeah, when he hasn't done that. So, and that's no knock on him either. There's been a lot of other circumstances that have popped up. So, yeah, pretty much. If I had more TAFE done, I would still be in the trenches at the moment, sweating my fucking ring out.
Yeah.
But unfortunately, it literally came to a point where it was like, it's not just about me either. We got Das as well. There's things we're missing out on. And it was pretty much, do I keep putting off this or wait another fucking 18 months, 2 years to become a qualified plumber and then fuck off straight away? But I've been exploring other avenues so I can do some TAFE or some RPL shit on the side. So for anyone out there that, I don't know, it is a bit of a weird decision to some people to just fuck it off after that time. But at the same time, I'd much rather be doing this and give this a red hot crack, do the plumbing in the background if I can. And then worst comes to worst, I say something that gets us cancelled and I have to go back and restart the apprenticeship.
And will we be doing something big? Yes, we will. January 21
Yes.
at the Caxton Hotel, Clutzy's Pizza Marathon, 42 slices and 2 garlic breads in 4 hours and 8 minutes. That's my marathon time, and he's got a tattoo on the line. Well, we've both got a tattoo on the line.
We both do, yes.
To see if he can do the pizza challenge in that time frame.
Yep.
So everyone, 21st of Jan, it's locked in. Facebook event went live today. So if you're in Brizzy or the nearby surrounds, get to the Caco. Sunday Arvo.
It's going to be great.
A few beers.
You know what? I was talking about it in my fantasy football chat today with some of the boys. They're like, what's your approach? What are you going to go? Dad came up with a belter actually this morning. Maybe you should just get the pizzas, then cut all the slices in half again.
Don't know if that's how it works.
I was like, you're a funny one, Michael. But he really likes that one as well. But yeah, I've been thinking about it as well.
Yep.
To me, the safe option would just be going like 42 slices of pepperoni or something.
Yep.
But
I love pepperoni.
Me being the person I am, I hate eating the same thing over and over.
Yeah, okay. So
I need to change up the flavour profile.
Yeah.
And I also think like it'll almost be a cop out. Just say I did 42 slices of cheese pizza or 42 slices of pepperoni. So I feel like I might need to change every single one up.
Oh yeah, there's only 5, so 5.5. So yeah, that would.
Yeah.
Be, I was thinking that was going to be. I thought you meant like slice.
Yeah, you know, like
But yeah,
no,
get
yeah,
like a
like
meat
each
lovers, a
pizza.
pepperoni.
Yep.
I like that.
Yep.
We're gonna have to do some logistics because you don't want it cold either.
No.
You know what I mean? Maybe get 2 straight off the bat, and then it doesn't take them that long, and it's only just up the road. So
Yeah,
whenever you want to
exactly.
order, I can just run up and grab them or something.
Yeah.
We'll figure it out though.
Because there's definitely going to be rest periods.
Oh yeah, in the 4 hours.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, 100% drinking periods.
That's the other thing I don't think has been taken into consideration. There's no way I'm fucking sitting in the pub for 4 hours and 8 minutes and not having a schooner.
No
And that's
way.
what 425 mils being taken up straight in the gullet.
Yep.
Yep.
Might help you get it down though.
Yeah, it might. Also,
You can dunk the pizza in and get it all soggy.
that literally makes me squirm.
Yeah, I know.
That makes
I
me
might
squirm.
do that on the day just to help out my cause a bit. But yeah, January 21, Caxton Hotel. Be there or be square. Let's get into the final call.
Josh, how you going?
Good.
Yeah, don't care.
I didn't ask you,
I
Carl.
was just listening to one of the Frothy bodies, and it was the one about putting the toothpaste, and deep heat on the balls. Now, when I was a young fella, we had all those things lying around the house, and you're a kid, you're fucking around, you know. I've ended up over my time using every single one of them on my balls. And I can tell you which one is the worst. It's definitely the hair removal cream on the ball sack. And then the deep heat, and then the toothpaste. It was the worst pain ever. I honestly thought, holy shit, I could get rid of my hair on my balls easy peasy. And then bam, boom. Anyway, have a good one. See ya.
Oh,
The hair removal cream sounds fucked. Hey, where are you actually meant to use it? Like your legs and shit?
I think your legs. I wouldn't have a clue, but yeah, that would make sense. But I'm pretty sure it like burns.
Yeah.
I'm almost certain there'd be a warning label on it that says "Don't put this on your testicles."
We got a
like, maybe
tall-
not in those words, but
I'm just going to type in where do you use hair removal cream?
what parts of the body. But it's also good to have like a bit of a running list like that, just so we know what order things hurt in. So if you've ever put anything else on your balls you want to add to that list, let us know because we can update the list.
You can use creams to remove hair on almost every area of your body. Some creams are specially made for sensitive places like your face and bikini area. Yeah, right. So there's some that might be made for it. But we had a mate, a tall friend with red hair
Okay.
at our school.
Yep.
And I remember him coming in year 12 and talking about how he used the Nair's hair removal cream.
Yep.
And he was trying to do it around his ass because he had a hairy ass.
Thanks, man.
And he got a... well, you never know.
Using around his
He
ass
might-
for fun.
He might have just had like 2 hairs, but just thought, oh well, I can't.
He might have had
plucking.
a dominatrix missus who like to rub hair removal cream on his arsehole.
He could have. He definitely
Wouldn't
could
put it
have.
past him.
I definitely wouldn't put it past him. But he got a bit on his dort and his sack, and he reckons it is the single worst pain he's ever had.
I don't doubt that.
No.
I'm still kind of intrigued, but not enough to try it. What?
Oh, I'm just thinking.
What are you thinking about?
Oh, I don't know, just life.
Okay.
We got some videos coming up. Maybe we could put some things on the line.
Fuck.
It's science, dude.
Yeah, I know.
You know?
I know. But is it?
I don't know,
Love
man.
how you were so staunch about not letting someone use your sack as a punching bag, but you'll happily burn a hole in it.
Oh, well, yeah, I've done worse.
Like what?
I don't know. No, I was thinking I've definitely not done anything worse than
That's what
burn a
I was
hole in my
thinking.
sack.
I can't think of any story that I know of you doing something worse than that, but
Yeah, no, definitely not. No, well, burning pain is temporary, bruising is eternal.
yeah, that's very true.
Yeah,
Very
I feel
true.
like there's more ramifications from having a punched in sack than a burnt sack.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
You are right. But yeah, let us
Yeah,
know
I
if
don't
you've
know.
had a punched in sack. That's all we got time for this week.
Maybe
I
we
think.
should do a fetish file on cock and ball torture.
Yeah, we could do that. Dominatrix fetish. file.
Oh my god, yes.
It's a great idea.
We are thinking about some stuff for the end of the year.
Yep.
So we could bank it up.
We did the feet fetish episode, so we might do a dominatrix episode.
Yeah, dominatrix episode for the fetish files. Holy fuck.
Love it.
I reckon some of you out there have had some fucked experiences, or you could be into it. And as we know, we're not into kink shame.
Shit, no.
So maybe we'll start planning something.
Yeah, we
maybe
will.
start getting some calls in, swinging some messages. It can be anonymous if you want.
Yeah, absolutely can be
We'll
anonymous.
start piling up the fetish files for dominatrix.
Yeah, I like that. That's a great idea.
That excites me.
Of course it does, you horny cunt. But anyway, thanks for listening. We'll see you Wednesday. We got a special episode. We had Bluey from the Daily Blue News on the pod. He was in Brizzy last week, if you're listening to this. So we interviewed him while he was up here. And yeah, that's coming out on Wednesday. So a bit of a guest step, a little bit different. We still fucking chatted shit.
Yep.
Great bloke, hilarious bloke. He and his sidekick Gabe are doing great things down there in Newcastle. So it was cool to get him up into God's country and get him on the show. So make sure you check it out. And yeah, we'll see you Wednesday and Thursday. And maybe if you're in Woodgate or Gladstone, we'll see you on the weekend.
Yeah, 100%. We'll be probably up on Woodgate, Friday?
Yeah.
Then Gladstone on Saturday, Sunday.
Yep. Get Kent.
Maybe coming back Monday, Tuesday. Who fucking
Who knows? Who really knows?
Honestly,
Not us. Not yet, anyway. We will know, though.
Yeah, we're going to have to know.
Hopefully by the time this comes out. But anyway, thanks for listening. Bye.